and welcome to Ellen Ruth Soap. I'm Ellen, and today I'm making an ocean-inspired soap for a couple of reasons. One is I just love it, and I'm going to make a double batch because every time I make this blue swirly type of soap, it sells out really fast, and I'm like, you know what? Let's make a double batch. And the second reason is my husband and I are going on a cruise, and it just has me thinking of ocean. I have ocean on the brain. Haven't been on a cruise in a very long time, so I'm so looking forward to it. So let's talk about the fragrance I'm using today. It is a Bath & Body dupe, and this is from Be Scented. It's called Blue Ocean Waves. So I have this nice big bottle today because we're doing a double batch. This fragrance smells so nice. I mean, this is right up my alley. I love it. Let me read the scent description here. I have my computer off to the side. It says, Blue Ocean Waves fragrance oil offers scents of fresh ocean air and sea salt combined with light floral notes, a touch of citrus, relaxing lavender, and base notes of balsam, vanilla, to create a scent that's masculine enough, but everyone can enjoy it. I'm not picking up florals in this fragrance. I am picking up the other notes in there. It's not super bright. It's got a warmth to it. It's beautiful. And yeah, it does kind of make me think of deep ocean waters. So with that in mind, ocean and things like that, I'm thinking of blue colors. I'm going to be using a combination here of Blue Sky Mica from Be Scented. Is that beautiful? Okay, that along with from Be Scented Turquoise Green. This does not look green to me. I'm very excited to try this in the soap. It looks pretty blue to me, but we are going to use that along with, just to kick this all up, I have Aqua Pearl from Brambleberry. Check that out. So this color combo is what's going in here for a very swirly, ocean-inspired. And then I'll probably just do scoop on top to make it look like waves is what I'm thinking. So yeah, and this fragrance got good reviews, so I'm hoping it's going to behave itself for me. That would be great. But now I've got to get everything pulled together. I'm going to be doing an aloe vera soap today, so I use aloe vera juice to mix my lye solution with, and the aloe vera juice, I treat it just like water. I keep a big jug in the refrigerator so it's cool. It's not frozen, it's cool. And then I mix my lye in there, and I go a little bit slower than I would with water, but it doesn't scorch. I don't have any issues. And I get asked a lot, can I replace aloe vera gel with the juice? No, no, you can't. The juice is not as viscous. It is more fluid. It's like a water substance. You can do aloe vera gel in your soap, and it is wonderful in there, but it's an additive. I wouldn't use the gel as a water portion. I treat it differently. When I do an aloe vera gel soap, I treat it kind of like I'm putting avocado or a puree in there. I treat it like a fruit or a food puree more than a water. I hope that makes sense. So juice is different. That's what I'm using today. Let me get everything pulled together, and we will come back and make a double batch of this Blue Ocean Waves soap. We're almost ready to get our soap additives in, but I wanted to show you, I just could not resist when I remembered that I had these little molds over on my soap mold storage. Look at that. They are tiny little dolphins. And so with the Blue Ocean Waves, I could not resist. This is the color that I use. This is a melt and pour soap base that I got from Wholesale Supplies Plus. It's just a nice melt and pour. Any melt and pour soap base will do. And I colored it with this steel blue mica from Be Scented. It's a very gray, bluish color, which I think is perfect for my dolphins. So I got these long. I really like melt and pour for tiny little intricate molds like this. I have tried doing these with cold process, and it was hard to unmold. With the melt and pour, these unmolded very nicely. And so I had these all measured up, and I had enough extra. I made a bunch of tiny little dolphins that I'm going to be using on top. These little guys I want to put near the top. After I do my hanger swirl, I'll sink the long embeds down in, and then I will do little dolphins along the top of the waves. That's what's in my mind. I just couldn't resist. I had these molds. I got these on Amazon. They come with a little cap. They're just super easy to use, and I will leave a link down below for these. I remembered I had them, Had to make them, so that's that. Now let me go get my soap additives and we'll get moving forward. All right, it's soap additives time, and my lye solution is made with aloe vera juice, and so going in the oil portion today, I'm just going to do my colloidal oats and my kaolin clay. And this is 2 tablespoons of each in each of the buckets for our double recipe. And the way I'm going to tackle my double recipe is I will do each of these just one at a time. That's how I do double recipes. It works for me. That's how I roll. So let me get this all blended in, and we'll let it just anchor in the oils while the lye solution is finishing cooling. Let's get that blended. It's time to add our lye solution in. I do have a little bit of lye lint today, so I'm going to use my colander here to strain it all out. I just don't want any lye chunks in the soap. They do blend out. It's not bad. Let me show you. If I didn't strain this, that would just blend into the soap, but I don't even want to risk it. So I'm going to go ahead and run it through my little strainer here. And again, this is an aloe vera juice lye solution, which I love. I absolutely love aloe soaps. I think they're wonderful. So let's get up to a nice emulsion, maybe a light trace, and then we'll split off our colors. And I do have the fragrance off to the side. I'll be adding it last, just so I have plenty of time to work, because I'm using all these different colors. These blues are so gorgeous. And then after I do the hanger swirl, I'm going to pop those embeds in and then texture the top and put the little tiny dolphins down on top. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes. It's the next day. It's been about 24 hours, and I'm anxious to get in here. This was an interesting batch. This fragrance moved a little faster than I thought. Very manageable, very workable. Smells great, by the way. But I had to kind of hustle to get this in the mold. So I ran out of dolphin, so I kind of spread them out. Every bar is not going to get one on this loaf. And this one, I was so distracted just doing the dishes. I went and put a blanket over these to get them to go through gel phase, and I had a little bit of meltage on my melt and pour. You know, when am I going to learn? I have done this before. If you've been with me any amount of time, you know that I've melted my melt and pour embeds on top before. So yeah, when am I going to learn? I don't know, but some of the dolphins came out just fine. There they are. Smells great today, by the way. So I'm anxious to get in here and see how those swirls came out. After I got it all in the mold, I did bang it on the floor a few times to try and get everything to settle, hoping there's no air pockets. And there's only one way to find out. Let's get in here and see what we've got going on the inside. With the lovely Olga, and let's get into our first loaf here. And I'm not really gonna shoot too hard to get a dolphin in each bar. I'm just gonna cut like I normally do and let the chips fall where they may. Yeah, a couple of these little guys are gonna get lopped, but it's okay. I think we got enough. Oh my golly, look how cute. And there he is. So this one got one on the top, one swimming in the waters. Look at those colors, so pretty. So this fragrance, yeah, like I said, and I put the, oh, look how cute that is. He looks like he's in the waves. I put the fragrance in at the last little bit, and I had to move to get this in the mold. Now, in defense of this fragrance, I will say that when I had the little pots, you could stir it down. It was still very workable. So it was not soap on a stick or anything like that. But I would call this an accelerated trace if I had to describe this. That's how I would describe it. Look at the little ocean waves. I'm tickled with these swirls today. The colors, y'all. You can distinctly see the different colors. I'm loving it. And just a teeny little bit of air pockets under the dolphins, but not bad at all. Oh, these are so cute. And you know we're gonna have some soapy patterns. Look at that little wave. So cute. All right, I'm happy. And this fragrance smells divine. So this is a Bath and Body Works dupe, I think. I have never smelled the Bath and Body Works version, but wow, what a great fragrance. And it's definitely unisex. I think this would be good for just anybody. It's really nice. All right, let's keep cutting. All right, let's get into the next loaf. And this is the one that had the little meltage, little melty going on. You know, it just, when am I going to learn, y'all? I don't know. I wish you could be here with me, and when I put some embeds on top, you could all be going, stop, stop, don't put the blanket on. Old habits die hard. I am so used to throwing my blanket over my soap mold that sometimes I just don't even think. I'm not even thinking when I do it. It's gotten to be such second nature for me. Oh, cute. I just think those little dolphins add a little something. It's adorable. Oh, look at those swirls. These were fun to make. And so I did mention that my husband and I, here, let's do a little sneaky peek of patterns. We're going to go on a cruise. I'm so excited, y'all. I have been on a few cruises in my life and have loved every minute of it. Some people are not cruisers. I'm a cruiser. I got to be honest. Look how cute that is. Yeah, I pretty much love everything about the cruises that we went on. So we're going on a Royal Caribbean cruise. I don't know enough to be, picky about my cruise lines. It just was going out of a port close to us. We're driving down to New Orleans, and we're going to get on the cruise there. We're going to the Caribbean. So excited. I can't even tell you how excited I am. I just love going on vacation with my husband. It is such a pleasure and a privilege, and I'm just so excited. So these ocean bars have me all excited for that. Can you tell? All right, let's get into our next loaf. I've got 6 loaves to cut today. Smells good in the studio. So I would love to hear if you have vacations that you regularly love. Like, do you have a campground you go to? Do you love cruising? Do you like to vacation? Some people really don't. I mean, I am a total homebody, to be honest with you. Most of the time, I prefer, just being at home with my husband, and that's my comfort zone. But once in a while, a vacation sounds good. We do try to plan family vacations where our children can come with the grandkids, and those are really fun. But taking the special time with my husband is, I'm so excited. I can't even take it in. I'm so excited. So I will, if you follow me on Instagram, I will probably post some pictures of our trip. So anyway, yeah, I'd love to hear, what do you like to do for vacation? If you enjoy vacations. So I am going to keep cutting these bars, and I've got 3 more to cut. I'm going to keep cutting them, let them sit for several hours before I come in and bevel and stamp. And you will notice that I bevel into my bucket, but then I dump my bucket into my scrap pack for Eco Soap Bank. I am saving up all of my soap shavings to donate to their cause. They collect old soap scraps and turn it into new soap. Look at that, is a little bit interesting, that discoloration. I wonder if it's going to bounce back. It's almost pink, and that did not say on the reviews that it had a discoloration. So I tell you what I'm going to do is I will take pictures today after I bevel and stamp, and then I'll wait a couple weeks and take another picture, and we'll see how that progresses and see if we have any discoloration going on with that. I'm curious. Yeah, that's interesting. We'll have to track that. All right, next loaf. I got kind of segued off there. So yeah, my soap scraps. I do shave into my bucket just because it fits up on my table easier than that big box, and then I dump it into my donation box until it gets completely full, and then I will send it in to their soap bank. And I'm really excited to be doing that. Ooh, look at those swirls. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, bell for notifications, all that, so you don't miss anything going on in the soap studio. I really appreciate you taking the time to be with me today, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.